As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Yeah, that's the Simpsons back in 2000, not only predicting that we'd have a President Trump someday, which seemed laughable at the time, but that the president after him would inherit quite a budget crunch, which was definitely true for Biden in 2020 and will be again in 2028 for President Newsom. Oh, wait, did I just make a prediction too? Hey, write that down. We'll circle back. But as it turns out, there's actually several examples of Hollywood predicting the hell that we're all now living through, including newly rediscovered video of Friends star Lisa Kudrow doing a spot-on impression of Karoline Leavitt, aka Propaganda Barbie, back in 2020, and you've got to see it. Plus, I found a few other eerie examples to show you that have come true, and oh, but wait, there's more. I have a prediction to show you about something that is apparently going to happen next week. So hit subscribe to Really American Media and polish up your crystal ball because shit's about to get real. All right, let's run through all of this chronologically. The Simpsons predicted a Trump presidency back in 2000, and during Trump's second term right now, he's been dubbed the Taco President because Trump always chickens out. And you could argue that SNL predicted that back in 2004.
Trump, you know our wings will make you happy. Trumpy, you know our wings will fill you up. Trump, if you want a place with awesome chicken wings, yeah, Donald Trump, the wings.
Hey, that's catchy. All right, so jump ahead to 2006 when the movie Idiocracy came out starring Luke Wilson, and it wasn't until recently that we realized how spot on this scene was.
That's what I thought.
All right, now pause right there. That is Terry Crews playing a muscle-bound, gun-toting president, which may not sound like Trump until you see this picture right here that MAGA used AI to make and is in the spank bank of countless Cult 47 members because that is how they view Trump. But Idiocracy doesn't stop there. This next part is truly mind-blowing.
I got a 3-point plan to fix everything. Number one, we got this guy not sure. Number two, he's got a higher IQ than any man alive. And number three, he's gonna fix everything. I give you my word as president.
Okay, so that would be the president pointing to a so-called genius in the crowd who happens to be a tall, skinny, dark-haired white guy, and he says he's a genius who will fix all of our problems. Cut to this clip from just a few months ago and tell me this is not the exact same scene.
And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency. DOGE. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps. Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
I mean, come on. That is hilarious and creepy as to how spot on that turned out to be. And no offense to Luke Wilson for comparing you to Elon Musk. That was rude. I'm sorry. So let's now get to this newly rediscovered footage of Lisa Kudrow, best known for playing Phoebe on Friends. But in 2020, Netflix put out a political mockumentary called Death to 2020, and they cast Kudrow as a mega spokesperson who certainly looks just like current White House press secretary Karoline Leavitt. And again, it's eerie how they nailed the casting 5 years before it would even make sense. But not only do they look alike, they definitely sound alike.
The whole impeachment thing was baseless, okay? So the Democrats claim that Trump pressured Ukraine into digging up dirt on the Biden family, and their only real evidence of that is a transcript of him doing it.
So what did he say on the transcript?
What transcript?
Well, you just mentioned a transcript.
Check your tape. I said no such thing.
You said the only real evidence was a transcript of Trump pressurizing Ukraine.
There's no such place as Ukraine.
Yes, there is.
I choose to believe there is not.
I mean, come on. I'm starting to think time travel is real and only Hollywood has the keys to the DeLorean because that is crazy. And much like Kudrow's character was arguing with the interviewer, we've seen Leavitt do the exact same thing.
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the military parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question.
Oh, but wait, there's more foreshadowing to come from this old clip.
In March, the president said the pandemic would simply go away, didn't he?
Okay, see, this is what the media does. You lie, fabricate, fantasize. The president never said that.
It will go away. Just stay calm. We want to protect your shipping industry.
Okay, I know this doesn't fit with your agenda, but this never happened.
Ah, yes, the media is lying. Where have we heard that before?
And that's exactly why the fake news media is now trying to demean and undermine the president. And we've seen this playbook be run before. You have hostile actors within the intelligence community who illegally leak bits and pieces of an intelligence assessment to push a fake news narrative.
Yeah, and just as a reminder, this clip is from 2020, not last week's SNL. And then it goes on to one more prediction that has yet to happen, but I feel very safe in saying that one day we will hear this from Karoline Leavitt when reality sinks in that her association with Trump has ruined her reputation.
Right, don't you support Trump?
I have never supported Trump. Check your tape, Bob.
It's James, and you were part of Trump's campaign.
Who's Trump?
Yeah, you know that is going to happen. And speaking of things still to come, let's talk about a brand new prediction from astrologer Amy Tripp. And no, we are not here to debate the validity of astrology. But I will say this woman did correctly predict that Biden would drop out of the 2024 race on July 21st, as he did. She predicted Kamala Harris would run in his place and that Trump would defeat her, which obviously and unfortunately all came true. So she has some amount of credibility, and she recently predicted that based on the stars, Trump's bad karma was going to be catching up to him soon regarding a certain sexual scandal. Yeah, the Epstein files. Specifically, she said in early July of this year that things would unravel for Trump on July 29th and again on August 22nd. Now, August 22nd is obviously next week, and I will certainly be paying attention to that day, and you should too. What about July 29th? Did any unraveling happen on that day in regards to the Epstein files? Yeah, it did.
I think she worked at the spa. I think so. I think that was one of the people. Yeah. He stole her.
Giuffre's brothers and sisters-in-law saying in a statement, quote, "It makes us ask if he was aware of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell's criminal actions, especially given his statement 2 years later that his good friend Jeffrey, quote, likes women on the younger side, no doubt about it, unquote. We and the public are asking for answers. Survivors deserve this."
Isn't that interesting? Yeah, July 29th was the day that Trump admitted to knowing a key victim in the Epstein files, made her sound like property by saying that Epstein stole her, and he contradicted his own timeline of when he cut ties with Epstein. That sort of seems like a lot of unraveling to me. So, what's going to happen on August 22nd? Well, I don't know. That seems a little too good to be true, but a guy can dream, right? And I know you're dreaming the same thing. So stay tuned. Let's see what happens next week. And stay tuned here because no matter what happens now or in the future, we're going to cover it all. So please like this video, comment below with your guess on what might happen next week, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, available everywhere, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.